Hey guys, what is up? In this video we are going to go ahead and create a cool little priest character guy in Affinity Designer. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Here we are in, and what we're first going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open recent. This is what we're going to kind of go for right here. I created this earlier, and so yeah, let's just go ahead, and I already created a different document. And if you want to know what kind of document size, it doesn't really matter, but I do 3000 pixel by 3000, and I always insert an artboard right here. If you don't know how to insert an artboard, come up here to the artboard tool and hit insert artboard, or you can just drag one out and then there's a new artboard. Just allows us to dynamically resize and adjust. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So the color, you can just kind of follow along and pick what I pick here. But here is my little swatch that I have already set up. I call it re-orange purple, but I'm just gonna kind of take this color from this document right here, and I don't think it actually transfers over. It doesn't. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So now that we are working in here, we need to go ahead and create the face, and we're going to create this using the rounded rectangle tool. We're going to drag it out, come up here in the swatches, we're going to make it this color, so there is his face. Alrighty, and then we're going to come up here, right click, we're going to do alignment, align center. Looks pretty good. We're going to hold control, drag it down. We're going to add a little drop shadow, so we're going to do alt, drag up, grab the bottom, we're going to change it to come over here to the color tab, remove it over to the red just a tad bit. There we go. Alright, now we want to go ahead and create the nose. We're going to alt drag up using the same shape. Then we're going to drag the top down like that, drag it in like that, drag it in like that, control. And if you don't see these little like snapping, come up here and hit this magnet tool. Alright, cool. So you can't really see the nose, so we're just going to kind of drag it slightly over a little bit. I'm going to do alt drag to create the drop shadow. We're going to drop it down on the layers panel and darken it up a little bit. Alright, cool. Give him a little nose. Now let's go ahead and work on the eyes, so they're just circles. Alright, so now that we have this circle, we are going to come over here to the swatches. We're going to have like this dark kind of color for the, I guess like the glasses. This is the color code right here, 204, 41, and 15 on the HSU. We're going to do Control-C, Control-V to copy it. We have a top layer right here, so we have two, as you can see, eclipses. The top one, we're going to convert it to a donut. The color, we're going to change it to probably this color right here. We're going to hit A to select the node tool. We're going to drag out the donut just a little bit here. We're going to select both of these. We're going to hit Control G to group them. Now inside this group, we want to underneath, but on top of the eclipse, we want to get the pen tool, drag it across to do like the reflections on his glasses, and we're just going to alt drag and drag it out like that. Now I did a red color initially, but I think I'm going to change it up and do like a lighter color, more like a reflection like that. Cool. And we're going to get a whole group here and drag it across. Cool. Alright, and then going to make the nose a little skinnier, and I'm going to get his face, the main face color here, and I'm just going to kind of adjust it. Alright, and then another thing that I added was kind of like baggy eyes, the under part of the eyes, so just make sure this is beneath the eye. We're going to create another circle, drag it out. Alright, and then we're just going to kind of darken it up a little bit. See how it looks. Widen out. A lot of this is just eyeballing. Alright, we'll darken it. Pull it over. There we go. Alright, so we're going to delete this one. And we're just going to drag this one into the group. Select the ellipse. Send it to the back up here. Or you can just right click and send it to the back. Alright, cool. Now that we have this, we want to create a little contact shadow, so we'll drag out another circle. Or actually we'll use this donut. And then we'll just kind of darken it right here. But we're going to lower the opacity to about 20. Make it a little bit more intense, so we'll do 45. And that'll create us a little contact shadow. Alrighty. Let's add a little bit more detail. So we're gonna, around the edges here, we're gonna add a stroke to this ellipse, hide it behind here, and we'll make that color this darker color here. Alrighty, and we'll just kind of keep doing that. We'll just alt drag, and then this excess we'll just hide it behind here. That's just a quick, easy way to do that. Now, in each one of these, I just want to kind of step the fill's darkness. So make sure you have like fill selected, and then we'll just kind of do something like that. Alright, cool. Seems overly complicated, but it's okay. So we're going to hit Control G to group those, and then we'll drag it across here. Alright, cool. Now that we have that, we'll drag this down, move this over. Alright, now let's go ahead and create his mustache. We'll create the segment tool over here. Drag it over. We'll take away the stroke. Alright, and for the mustache color, we will use this color. There we go. We'll put it right there underneath. Alright, we're just going to play with the darkness a bit. Alright, looks pretty good. Kind of up it a little bit, down it a little bit right here. Alright, now let's go ahead and add his body. We will still use the segment tool. We'll drag it across right here, and for the color, we will make it this dark color right here. We'll drag it down using A, and then come over here. Make him kind of like a circle-y body. Alright, looks like he's gonna have long hair because that's just kind of how it looks. So to kind of make that more, we're gonna come here to the top. We're gonna add him a little bit of some like stringy comb over here. So make sure it's in the front, and then we'll take out the fill. And then for the stroke color, we are going to set it to that color. Alright, we'll just kind of all drag these strokes around, and we'll just kind of add some variance here. Now you can't really see them, so I'll try to make them a little bit more dominant here. Alright, cool. We'll come down here and we'll add him a little shirt. Using the pen tool, select on the swatches, we'll go ahead and make it that color for the fill. It's a little sharp, so we're also going to give it a stroke. And we'll increase the stroke size. Alright, cool. Looks pretty good so far. Alright, and let's make him more priest-like. We'll just drag that out with the node tool. So what we're going to do is drag this across here, and then for the color we will make it white. White. Alright, and then we'll just create another one. And we'll do Control, and then drag. We will set the color of that to his jacket color. Alright, and then we will send it behind. Alright, and there's a little priest collar thing, and to make it kind of go around his neck, we're going to convert it to curves. A for the node tool. We're going to just make sure it kind of nicely loops over. Alright, looks pretty good. Alright, let's just kind of add a little shadow. Dragging that out. Alright, we'll just add this little shadow as well. We can just lower the opacity since it's already a pretty dark color. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, and then let's add a shadow where his nose is. So we can just get the pen tool here, go around, and then make sure to clip it into that one, into this segment right here. We'll lower the opacity to about 20. We will add a stroke. There you go. And we can kind of make the shape a little bit more complicated by actually, you know, he kind of looks like a fish, so I'm gonna select everything and we'll make him into a fish. So we're gonna select everything, get this segment tool, or like a mermaid or something. Yeah, let's make him into a mermaid. Okay. So then we'll get the segment tool, get the pen tool, I'm sorry, and then we'll go around, we'll add a nice little tail here. Just kind of eyeball it. Cool. Alright, and then we'll send this to the back. Move forward one. Alright, we'll just kind of convert this to curves, and we'll kind of just eyeball it here. Yep, there we go. Like this. That looks good. We'll kind of smooth it out just a little bit here. Let's kind of sharpen these corners. That's cool, we can leave it like that. And maybe, let me see, I can make him probably like an Ursula or something. Ooh, that looks pretty cool actually. Forget the mermaid. Kind of give him like some, like his coat is like this. There you go. Alright, and then let's go ahead and add on some hands. So actually that's bad. I'm going to use the rounded rectangle and we'll add on some hands. I'm going to multiply and then pull this over. Alrighty, then we're going to go ahead and add on the top. We'll give them a little cross. Cool. Alright, we'll take it down. Kind of offset it a bit. There's a problem here. So let's go ahead and fix that. Alright, that looks pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the hands, but it's okay. Just kind of do something like that. Okay, that looks a lot better. Let's kind of give them some legs. But we'll just make them like subtle. Try to make them subtle. Just up it a little bit. No, we don't want them. We don't want them to have legs. Okay, cool. So now let's give them a little drop shadow here. So let's go ahead and get a circle, put it underneath them. We'll switch it over, take that out. Like that. And then we will widen it. Cool. Looks good, looks good. Let's turn off the snapping really quick. Drag it down. Alright, looks good. Let me see. Alright. So we're gonna hit the N for the pencil tool, and I'm just kind of playing around here. So N for the pencil. And let me see if I can. Fine. Alright, so let's just kind of go up here, do some finishing touches. We'll change some things around. Let me see. And what's crazy is, I mean, even like the minor adjustments really do change how everything looks. So, you know, just play around and have some fun here. Alright, I'm gonna convert this to curves. Alright, and then we'll kind of correct this top one. We'll pull down this hair, V, and oh, and go. Want everything but that rectangle selected. Hit A for the node tool, wrap it around, and we'll add him, give him some imperfections. So, some like H spots, I guess. Cool. So I'll go ahead. And that one, some variants. We'll take off. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we'll change the opacity. Make one a little yellow. Okay, cool. Looks pretty good. I mean, and you can do a lot more. We might. Yeah, that's enough. Sorry, I get too crazy. Okay, cool. So here we go. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this content, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to see to make some. If you want me to make some more characters, I would love to. And yeah, so hopefully this helps you, and check out the Discord, and I'll talk to you guys later.